morning, everybody. It is April the 7th, and I'm just getting started out of Neal's Gap. Had a nice stay there last night. It was a lot of snoring people, but it was warm, and we had a nice little bunch of trail magic that showed up. Some nice people from the First Baptist Church came up and brought some green beans and macaroni and some chili mac and salad and a bunch of Rice Krispie treats and cookies and some tea, and oh man, it was amazing. Oh, and this really good buttery cheesy bread. So got fed up nice after having a whole pizza at Mountain Crossings and a big old cherry Coke, and I'm feeling pretty good today. My hip is still a little touchy. We'll see how it goes. I took some ibuprofen last night to see if that would help. I think as I warm up I might be a little bit better. Today looks like to be a pretty nice day. I'm going to be hiking about 12 miles into Low Gap. Stay at the shelter there. I think we're shooting for like getting into Dix Creek in about 3 days to maybe drop into top of Georgia. But we'll see how we feel. I did have to grab a couple of things from the store. I got these sunglasses and a new belt. And the last belt sucked and never wanted to stay pulled tight, so I got one that's got a nice T-lock on it and a better windscreen for my stove. My foil was alright, but I had to hold on to it, and so I got something that maybe I don't need to hold on to. I can just kind of set it there and do some other stuff. Let's see, is there anything else? I think that might be it for today. Looks like we might get a little bit of rain tonight. It's about 50% chance, so we'll see what happens with that. But until then, I'm gonna get some more miles in. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.
I'm going back to my baby's arms, 'cause I know she needs me there. But they got me on lockdown, 1,000,000 miles low from nowhere. I'm going, yeah, I'm going. I can see her in my mind. Well, she's waiting. Yeah, she's waiting. I'm gonna break these chains that bind. Well, I never seen a blood red sky like I did on that night. He tried to take her for his own, and so I laid him down with my knife. Well, I'm going. Yeah, I'm going. I can see her in my mind. Well, she's waiting. Yeah, she's waiting. I'm gonna break these chains that bind. trail, so I gotta stay out of sight. How long till I can change my clothes?
So I was just hiking. I'm in between Neal's Gap and Tesnatee Gap. Not sure exactly which mountain this is, unfortunately. Could be Levelland, Wolf Laurel Top, could be Cow Rock for all I know. It's been a couple hours out here, but this view is just stunning. I mean, it goes on forever. I mean, just look at that. And then that way is north. That's the way I'll be going. Man, it's an awesome day. Just can't get enough of this. So here I am at the top of Wildcat Mountain. I don't know if you can hear me too well. I'm trying to speak right into the microphone because it's freaking windy. But oh my god, look at that view. Scream! Hawk on the wind, baby. I'll give you this view while I talk. Just had come down off of Cow Rock Mountain and into Tesnatee Gap, and there was some trail magic there. I had this guy Jared and his daughter Kaylee, and they were there. They had Coke, water, Sprite, any coffee, hot chocolate, any kind of like Little Debbie's and different things you could want, some chips, hot hands, knit caps, maps, man. I mean, they even had a hiker box, man, and they had all kinds. And all they wanted from me was just to sign your name and talk with them for a bit. And I gotta tell you already, man, it really feels like people who have no idea about you really want you to do this. And that kind of support, I mean, it's amazing. It puts a smile on your face every time. So I want to say thanks to them. It was awesome. And look at that view. I want to say thanks to Wildcat Mountain and that view behind me. Alright, I got another 4 miles or so into Low Gap Shelter. I'm going ahead and push that in. And I'll talk to y'all later. Good morning. Bye. It is April 8th. And I am on my way out of Low Gap. Had a pretty good night there last night. Got in pretty early and got a nice spot for my hammock and got set up. We expected rain about 5 or so, and then it kind of rained on and off all night. I had my tarp set up, and it performed admirably. I was not wet. Put my pack cover over my pack and had it under the tarp. I think it might have gotten a little bit in the straps, but not too bad. So slept well, got up, and I'm on my merry way. Looking to push another 13 miles today to the side of a cheese factory where they have a campground. And it's going to be, so I'm going to be going down along this ridge and into Unicoi Gap, and then I'm going to climb one more mountain out of Unicoi Gap and find that cheese factory over on the other side. So it's been pretty great. Everything feels good. Got my stretches in, and I'm ready to get to it, man. All right, talk to you later.
I'm going back to my baby's arms, 'cause I know she needs me there. But they got me on lockdown, a million miles low from nowhere. I'm going, yeah, I'm going. I can see her in my mind. Well, she's waiting, yeah, she's waiting. I'm gonna break these chains that bind. Well, I never seen a blood red sky like I did on that night. He tried to take her for his own, so I laid him down with my knife. Well, I'm going.
Oh yeah, scrambling.
Yeah, I'm going.
It's fun. I'll show y'all this pretty little section through here with all the moss on all the rocks and on the trees. It's just beautiful. Goes all the way up the hill. And then this tree. Hello, son. Rootin' doo doot. I love the way the sun's hitting that tree. You can see the moss on it. Big old tree. Just clinging on, man. Clinging on. And surviving. That's what we're all doing, man. Alright. Later. Oopsie daisy, here we go. Oop, oop. I love those little sections, they're so much fun. Hey, what's up? So, I think I'm pretty close to Blue Mountain Shelter at this point. I'm not sure exactly what time it is because my iPhone died, so I can't really look at the time. Probably gonna buy a watch, a little cheap watch when I get into Hiawassee in a couple days. But yeah, I just want to take a second and talk about kind of my routine for the days so far. The way it's kind of developed is in the morning, you know, you get packed up, make sure that you've got all the water you need, and start loading stuff into the pack. And once I get like my hammock rolled up and my tarp rolled up and all that, and my sleeping bag stuffed, then I go and retrieve my food bag, usually off the cables. I've had to hang it once so far, and I'll be hanging it tonight. And then I get moving. I've been trying to get going about 8 or so in the morning. That's about what's been happening. So then I'll hike, I'll try and do about a third of my day. Or I'll try and get like a mile or two, start getting warmed up a little bit. Sorry about the wind. Hope you can still hear me. And once I get a little warmed up, I stop and have a quick snack and drink some water. Then move on. Once I get about a third of my day done, I'll stop and have some more water, maybe another snack. Then I'll push on. If there's a shelter along the way, I'll usually stop and sign the register. I've only stayed at the shelters 2 nights so far. The one at Springer and then last night at Low Gap. And I'm not staying at one tonight. Probably stay at one tomorrow night. Then, again, about 2/3 of the way through the day, I will stop and have some more water, another snack. I kind of stop and have water when I have breathers. So that's the habit I'm trying to build. Can't get enough water. And then usually right now my miles are done by about 2 or 3 in the afternoon. And then I set up camp. For me, my nighttime ritual is first I'll find somewhere that I can set a hammock. You know, I need to find some good trees. So I assess that situation and get my hammock up. Then I'll fill up my water bottles, or if I have enough, I'll go on ahead, make some food, and drink what I have, and then fill them up, drink those, and then I'll fill them up again so that they're ready to go for the morning time. And then I'll hang out and talk with people for a while. And usually somewhere around 6 or 7, start settling in, get a little reading done, and then I'm usually asleep by 8 or 9. It's a pretty good little day, and it's always nice to get the miles out early. I like doing that. So that's pretty much how it goes for me. And I'll just give you kind of what I'm looking at real quick before I say goodbye. There's lots of trees, man, but the views are there, and they're really beautiful. Can't stress enough how amazing this whole experience already is. I'm ready for Katahdin, baby, but not yet, because I got a lot more that I want to do before I get there. Alright, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.